Have you ever walked past a house that just felt wrong? A place where the silence is too loud and the shadows seem to watch you? Today, we're traveling to the heart of Beijing, to a mansion that has earned a chilling reputation, Chaonei Yu, also known as the house that never dies. Imagine this, a grand French Baroque-style villa, standing right in the bustling Chaoyang district. But unlike the modern skyscrapers around it, this place is frozen in time. Ivy climbs its walls like skeletal fingers, and rusted iron gates guard secrets that have festered for over a century. What happened inside those walls to make it one of the most famous haunted locations in all of China? The story begins in the early 1900s. The house was originally built as a church for American Catholics, but its most famous chapter starts decades later. During the turbulent times of the Chinese Civil War, legend says a high-ranking Kuomintang officer moved into the mansion with his wife, or, some say, his mistress. He lived a life of luxury within its walls, but as the tides of war turned, he made a fateful decision. He fled, abandoning the woman who loved him, leaving her alone in the vast empty house with nothing but a broken promise. Devastated and utterly alone, she couldn't bear the betrayal. The story goes that she took her own life, hanging herself from the rafters of the grand hall. But her spirit, they say, refused to leave. It's trapped there, forever waiting for the man who swore he'd return. This is where the whispers began. Soon after her death, the house was no longer silent. Neighbors reported hearing the heartbreaking sobs of a woman echoing through the night. They heard footsteps on the upper floors when the house was confirmed to be completely empty. Some passers-by swore they saw a ghostly figure in a traditional kipo, a pale woman standing motionless at an upstairs window, her gaze fixed on the street below as if she was still waiting. The stories grew and the house's reputation for being haunted solidified. Over the years, the mansion was repurposed, but no one stayed for long. It was used as a government office, but employees reported strange occurrences. Lights would flicker and die without reason. Doors would creak open on their own. Eerie cold spots would appear in hallways, sending shivers down the spines of even the most skeptical workers. Repairmen and electricians called to fix the recurring problems would often leave in a hurry, spooked by tools that moved on their own or shadows that danced in their peripheral vision, only to vanish when they turned to look. The legend of Chaonei 81 was mostly local lore until 2014. That year, a blockbuster horror film titled The House That Never Dies was released, based directly on the legends of the mansion. The film was a massive success, and overnight Chaonei 81 became a national phenomenon. Thrill-seekers and paranormal investigators flocked to its gates, hoping to catch a glimpse of the ghostly lady in the window. The house, which had been decaying in quiet obscurity, was suddenly thrust into the spotlight. While it was officially closed to the public for safety reasons, many brave or foolish souls managed to sneak inside. Their stories only added fuel to the fire. Some claimed to have captured strange mists and orbs on camera. Others reported leaving with mysterious scratches on their arms and backs. And the most terrifying accounts, people who said they heard a faint, sorrowful whisper in the dark, a voice that seemed to know their name. Today, Chaonei 81 has been renovated and is managed by the Catholic Diocese of Beijing, which has repeatedly stated the house is not haunted. But the legends are powerful, and they persist. The gates remain locked, and the windows, though now repaired, still seem to hold a certain darkness. The local residents will tell you that the stories are more than just fiction. They'll tell you that if you're brave enough to walk past the mansion late at night, when the city is quiet, you should listen carefully. You might just hear a soft, heartbroken voice drifting from within, carried on the wind, whispering the same tragic words over and over. He promised he would come back. What do you think? Is it just an old house with a sad story, or is there truly a spirit waiting for a love that will never return? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Thanks for joining me on this journey into the unknown. If you enjoyed this story, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss our next adventure. See you next time.